Dear Carrie, hello, how are you? Well, I know how you are because I've seen you this week. I saw you on Monday because it was Bank Holiday Monday and we had a little gathering here. And then I'm going to be seeing you next week, you know. We're on our old Ollie Bobs. So I'm making a Dear Carrie, even though I will be speaking to you a lot. And I will be telling you everything that I'm saying in this vlog, but in more depth. Probably repeating myself numerous times. I do that quite a lot. Probably getting my words muddled up. I'm doing that more and more. I don't know if it's pregnancy related, if it's mum brain related, or if it's just my brain. I mean, I've always been one to confuse words and get muddled up and stuff. That's nothing new. But yeah, I just make no sense anymore. And when it comes actually to editing vlogs, I literally sit down and edit a vlog and I'm like, wow, I missed out a whole word in that sentence. You know how sometimes when you're writing, I always find this, when I'm writing, and even when I'm proofreading sometimes, my mind sees what it thinks it's seeing, and so just reads what it thinks it's seeing. And so it makes sense of it. And I feel like my mouth does the same in sentences. However, I do pick up on it when I'm editing these videos, because believe it or not, I do actually edit them. I don't just, you know, put up any old rambling nonsense. I know, this is me edited. Crazy. First of all, I've got to apologise if I keep sticking my finger down here. This is a really nice top that I wore today. Me and Tom had a shoot. Oh, I should explain my whole appearance, really. We had a shoot together today. It was the first bit of promo for Eva Man, you know, other than the trailer and stuff like that, which was created by us. It was for someone else. And I don't think we're allowed to tell you actually who it was for yet, but we'll tell you that stuff. So this is the leftover makeup and hair from the shoot today. It looked much better when I was there. And the lady did ask me, the makeup artist did say, do you want to take it off before you go home? And I was like, I've got my video tonight, it's all right. But then, you know, my makeup melts on my face. And I put the kids to bed, and you know, I've had Buddy putting his teddies all over my face and stuff. But oh, and my hair's shorter. I was on a different photo shoot yesterday. It makes my week sound really glam. But I was on a different photo shoot yesterday, and I sat down with a hairstylist who I've never had before. It was a group of us, so it was someone else's team, not people that I usually work with. And I sat down and I said to the guy, I was like, oh, my hair really needs a haircut. I like to apologise for things, like when I know it's going to be really terrible for them, like if I've got really bad skin that day or whatever, I'm always like, oh, sorry about that. Just so they know that I'm aware. And he just said, should we cut it now? So I said yes, and it's actually cut quite a lot off. I'd say, what? Does it touch my boobs still? I'd say he's cut about 3 inches off, but it feels so much better. This is why I keep poking that in there. I wore this there today, and I thought it was fine this morning, but ever since I got home, it's like it just wants to show my bra off. I don't know why. I've worn it for a whole day before, and I don't think that happened before. Maybe, I don't know. Strange. My bra just wants to be on show. It's only a nude one. I think nude ones get overlooked. This one is feeling like, it's my time to shine. No, stay there. Yesterday, I had a shoot. I can't tell you exactly what it was for, but I can tell you that it was something to do with Avon, because I've shared that on Instagram stories. Something to do with Avon and Copperfield. So Avon asked me to be involved, and Copperfield were also a part of it. I will be sharing more very, very soon. But it's very, very exciting. I think anything to get that dialogue out there of people checking their breast area, that's guys and girls. 400 men are diagnosed with breast cancer in the UK alone each year, so it is something that we should all be talking about, and it's not just a lump, it's everything else that I always go on about. If you aren't sure or what you're looking out for, then please go to copperfield.org, because all the details are on there. But that was a really exciting collaboration that they are doing and that I was involved in. I've discovered though that I've kind of got size dysmorphia in pregnancy because I was on the shoot yesterday and I was like, I was wearing this top and I was like, oh, really can't tell I'm pregnant today. Like, really, I really don't know that I'm pregnant. And then I looked at the photos later on and I was like, yeah. And I looked at myself today in today's shoot. I'm just like, I mean, there's just no hiding the bump, and it's a proper bump. It's a beautiful bump. I feel very proud of my bump. Any size bump that you have when you're pregnant, you should be proud of. Don't have anyone telling you anything else. It's just weird how in the 2 days, it's complete polar opposites. One day I'm like, oh, I didn't even notice my bump, and then the other day I'm like, whoa, there's that bump. So tomorrow I have a scan, exciting! And then I'm recording a new episode of the podcast, which you'll be able to see on here very, very soon. And thank you to everyone, by the way, who has listened to the podcast, watched on here, subscribed, rated, reviewed. It all means so much. Well, they just blow me away, and I think it's so important. And this is exactly why I wanted to write Happy Mum, Happy Baby in the first place. I always say it's not an advice book. It's not an advice and tip book. It's not a remedy of how to be the perfect mum. It's just my account. I wanted to be really honest in the book about the pressures and the judgment that I felt, lots of it that I just put on myself, my fears, the emotions, the hormones, everything that I went through and have been through as a mum, whether that's getting pregnant or you know, battling with breastfeeding, whatever. And I wanted to be really honest about that, and it's amazing actually to see how that has progressed into the podcast, and because I kind of felt like the messages that I was getting after the book came out and the reaction to it was just incredible, and to see what effect it was having on parents, not just mums, parents, it was so special, and I didn't want it to feel like it was just another book that just kind of gets released there and then, you know, you don't hear about it again until it's, you know, has another push of, you know, publicity or whatever. I kind of wanted that dialogue to continue because I just realised how important it was, and actually how much having that would have affected me as a new mum. So I decided to push for this podcast and get people involved, and push for guests so that other voices, other people, other women, other men were sharing their experiences of parenthood. And it's just been so special, and the reaction to it has been incredible. So thank you if you've watched it, thank you if you've listened to it, thank you if you've rated it, if you've subscribed, if you've left any comments. I do try my best to read them all. It is a little bit impossible. I feel like it's more than a full-time job to do all of that. But it's really encouraging to see so many people being moved by it. Just incredible, so thank you. On Sunday, we're going to the Olivier Awards. Darling, darling, darling. I reckon there'll be lots of darlings and lots of air kisses. I cannot wait. I want all the air kisses and all the darlings. It's gonna be fantastic, darling. And Carrie's going to be there. Carrie, you're going to be there. So, I mean, amazing. So for the next few weeks, there will be the vidcast going up on the Tuesdays, but there probably will not be a Monday or a Friday video. Just putting it out there. I'm going on holiday, okay? G is shutting shop just for a little while, but I can guarantee you that the content when I get back is going to be magical. It's going to be filled with magic. So fear not. This is so long, but not forever. And if you're missing me, please do go and watch the episodes of Happy Mum, Happy Baby, the podcast in video form. Can we call it a vidcast? I'm just not sure. I need to make a decision on this. Anyway, I better go. I've got to go do some more research for the podcast tomorrow, so I'm asking all the right questions and hitting the right topics. But I shall be back. I shall be back on the flip side of our holiday. Cannot wait. Bye!
We are here on this very earth to love and to be loved.